Salve, salve, galerinha! Alan aqui trazendo mais vídeo pro canal. Galerinha, hoje nós vamos estar vendo aqui o Genshin Impact. No vídeo de hoje vai dar continuidade aqui nossas aventuras na missão do arconte, né? Aqui, como se estivesse ao lado de um deus, a gente vai estar finalizando aqui essa missão. A gente tem que voltar lá pro grande bazar, no caso. Já queria pedir pro pessoal deixar aquele like, se inscrever no canal. Caso você não seja inscrito, Vitor Dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. Teleportar logo aqui. A gente já vai dar início, né? A gente vai terminar aqui, eu acho, e dar início à nossa próxima missão. Aqui.
All right, everyone.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit...
Who was behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer? After some back and forth, we confirmed that the Doctor has left Sumeru by boat. So, we've successfully removed the Doctor from the picture. Also, Tighnari's already resting.
Oh, Tighnari also asked us to tell you this message.
Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Aram to avoid alerting the quarry.
I can't believe you actually got so many Aramites into Sumeru.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
As it appears to have been very effective. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait,
Well, what else is...
shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know,
Personally, I'd rather we all go home.
I'll hate them.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to so you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you Academia big shots were great.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me. That's...
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Será que alguém aí do grupo vai trair,
What
velho?
are you all doing here? Oh, it's Nilu. Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually...
Judging from the group, but you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to...
Huh? You mean... you...
Yes. Nilu, are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait. I can't believe my ears. Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not... I must admit that but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my ability...
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now,
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all...
Well said.
thankfully I've...
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a... Okay. So, yep, good night, everyone.
Ok, vai dar aquela dormida, né? Concluiu a missão e agora a gente já vai iniciar outra. Tá, a gente tem que ir até 8 horas do outro dia. Bota 9 aqui.
Today is the Academia's Jnagarbha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
É aqui mesmo.
Alhaitham should be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Why isn't it working?
Deixa lá em cima, né? Esqueci onde é que sobe. É ali? Ali que sobe. Tá. Aqui tinha um negócio de teleporte que não vai dar tempo de eu pegar.
Hello, you two.
Not really. What about you all, Hayden?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should...
You just want...
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we...
The only thing you're doing is...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Isso é
Our
pra
target
garantir.
is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the academia knows many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console.
You know, Hyman's been thinking. What kind of...
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the sanctuary of Suristhana, 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside.
So...
Don't forget, today is Jnagarbha Day. Arguably, the sages and core academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research to all the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone. And when the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue. Well, yes. That's just the... If precedence holds, the academia should have already started preparing.
Everyone should be in position.
Let's go.
So are we...
Yes. We're...
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Tá, vamos pegar logo aqui.
Scribe? Please, wait.
That's me.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were and, also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? You're groundless in...
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned third...
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're...
Is that so? The sages search for you, a blonde-haired traveler, outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you.
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise...
As I expected. Please.
It's nothing.
All right. Thank you.
What the heck just happened?
I'm afraid I don't know.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he can. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces...
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people.
We shouldn't waste any more time.
Ok, vamos meter o pé aqui. Será que os caras vão barrar? Não. Vai ser uma dungeon?
Is this the academia?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is...
There are a lot of students going through here.
The academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Jnagarbha Day. Just act...
What's this platform?
It's a lift that academia...
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now.
You think the Grand Sage will... And after he does, we'd sneak past?
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you. Do not tell me you believed the academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came...
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow.
This place is crawling with guards.
All right then, traveler. Today is Jnagarbha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for... You seem to know quite a bit about our... If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using...
Trivial.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Those are all completely worthless benefits, divine creating a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Ermin's soul will be for our nation of scholars. This is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to... You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very... Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses you. Care for the people? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata, though I may have personally not. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that true? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary.
Justification. Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful...
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about...
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. In a
Oh, Hatham! So we finally started to trust you!
E ele vai controlar o cara?
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. As it is Jnagarbha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the akasha.
We'll be monitored.
With the akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an... Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility... In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable.
You're
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but your ploy was to sacrifice...
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting?
Must I delineate your entire plan? First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the Traveler at Caravan Rebat. However, judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamat.
Maybe by...
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlaw, if I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our... Sneak into the Academia on Jnagarbha Day, using Al-Haytham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity... Should your intentions be discovered, Al-Haytham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say. Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of... However, under the current circumstances, Even that is trivial compared to what we...
You said that I betrayed the academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed...
So flight has turned...
E ele usou o conhecimento... ele usou o poder divino, conhecimento divino.
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane.
Vixe.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Jnagarbha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
E ele armou. Era o plano deles.
Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation.
What? Why do we want to get her locked up on...
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the... Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control, and with their guard down, the next phase of...
I can already see the pompous looks on their
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really...
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the... That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to...
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting through...
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a complete... I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali. However, as for whether...
Vai ter que...
No wonder you've been... Paimon thought they'd take our akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally There's a light flashing on your akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal! Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
É uma barreira.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida! When did it first start? Oh, right. I want to become a worthy archon. So I've kept studying, kept listening to my people and their heart, kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sursta. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this... Nahida! Nahida! It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, should our concept, have I been doing the right thing? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the...
You're right, though. I won't... Nahida!
Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
I'm fine. When I think...
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was... You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their nyok? Yep, so that means...
Nilu, are you sure about this?
I'm sure.
But if anything happens...
Don't worry.
Alright.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Galerinha, o vídeo tá ficando grande, vai dar uma parada por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Deixa aquele like, se inscreva no canal. Caso você não seja inscrito, Vitor Dias, ative aí o sininho das notificações para você receber a notificação dos vídeos. E a gente vai ficando por aqui. Se vê no próximo vídeo. Valeu, falou e fui!